Russia's undeclared war against Ukraine began in 2014 when Moscow sent unmarked military forces to occupy the southern region of Crimea and backed separatists in the eastern part of the country. Our Holly Williams met with Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky. He gave her a rare look at one of the front lines in this conflict.
Well, this trench looks like something out of the First World War. Ukrainian soldiers are on this side and Russian-backed rebel fighters are about 300 yards in that direction. But some people say that this is the front line in a new Cold War that's brewing between Russia and the US.
We hitched a ride with the Ukrainian military to a corner of Europe where lush pastures have become killing fields. We hiked past decimated villages and through muddy trenches with Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky. Less than 150 yards from the enemy, we were warned they could hear us.
They go a little bit forward to see what's going on there. And for example, in May, 2 guys were killed by a sniper.
This war has cost more than 13,000 lives since it began in 2014. After protests toppled a government that was friendly to Moscow, Russia responded by sending troops to seize control of Crimea and backing an armed insurgency in eastern Ukraine.
The USA is a very long way from here. Why should ordinary Americans care what's happening here in Ukraine?
It can be tomorrow at their houses.
You're saying if Russia will do this here,
I don't know.
It might do it tomorrow in the rest of Europe.
Why not? Why not?
The next day attack Americans.
Why not? I don't know why not.
That may sound far-fetched, but experts say Russian hackers are using Ukraine as a testing ground, including attacking the power grid before using similar tactics in the US. And this year, tens of thousands of Russian troops massed at Ukraine's border. The goal, apparently, to scare an American ally and send a threat to the West.
That's my father.
Away from the front line, President Zelensky invited us for breakfast with his parents. He grew up in this Soviet-style apartment when Ukraine was part of the USSR. He claims President Vladimir Putin has imperial ambitions for Russia to control its neighbours once again.
They don't want to make us free. Yes, to be the independent country.
The US is supporting Ukraine with money, weapons and training. But what President Zelensky really wants is America's backing to join NATO, giving his country more protection from Russia.
Speak about NATO with us, propose us. We have war.
In the US, there are fears that NATO membership for Ukraine could exacerbate tensions. But President Zelensky argues that Ukraine is holding the line against Russia and deserves more support from its friends.
Many Ukrainians have little hope that the summit between Presidents Biden and Putin will change anything here on the bloody battlefield that's divided their nation. For CBS This Morning, Holly Williams in eastern Ukraine.